Hello everyone and buonasera tutti. I am Rabbi Barbara Aiello, broadcasting to you straight from Serrastretta, Italy, from Calabria, in the toe of the Italian boot. It is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020, and we are well into our fourth week of the all-Italy lockdown. Che stiamo facendo? So, what are we doing? Well, as new coronavirus cases and deaths decline in northern Italy, what's happening to us here in the south? Well, here in Calabria, the cases have increased, but not by the numbers predicted. Will there be a surge? Well, no one knows for sure, but no one is taking any chances. Our dedicated carabinieri are everywhere, driving over the narrow vicos and vias, the narrow streets that can barely accommodate their wide trucks and jeeps. They stop residents to ask why we are out and about. They check government-issued documents to determine if a visitor has a legitimate reason for being in the village. I walk to the market and the newsstand every morning, and I haven't yet seen anyone without gloves or a mask, and difficult though it is, everyone is keeping the mandatory distance. And are these precautions helping? Well, my unscientific opinion is yes, sembra di sì, seems to be the case. And speaking of masks, here is one. This is one made by Rosella. Now, Rosella is our local seamstress extraordinaria. She made the beautiful mantles that cover our Torah scrolls, and she made the curtains that cover the ark where the Torah scrolls are kept, right inside the synagogue. And now Rosella has turned her attention to making masks. She crafts them by hand and takes them to the edicola, to the newsstand, where Rosaria displays them on her sundry shelf, a small but significant addition to our local economy. Then there is Graziella Lombardo, a wedding dress designer and professional tailor who lives in a beautiful coastal town nearby, Marina di Gioiosa Ionica. Because it is not an essential business, Graziella's shop is closed, but that has not stopped Graziella's dedication to her craft. She says, I grew up with certain values, and my family did as well. The values are those of hard work and solidarity. And for this reason, together with my husband and my children, we are making over 2,000 masks each and every week. Graziella recalls her first mask, made with love for her father, who was 92 years old, a Calabrese father who taught his daughter the dignity of work. Yes, unemployment in Calabria is high. It always has been, which is why a United States Rotary Club has been a beacon of hope for young entrepreneurs who are based here in the South. With the American Rotary Organization as its example, the La Mezzia Terme Rotary Club raised funds enough to purchase 10 special oxygen units called bubble helmets. Italian doctors use these bubble helmets to treat critically ill patients in need of breathing assistance. Here in Serrastretta, Elisabetta, owner of Betty's Mini Mart, has pledged that all of her proceeds from the ever-popular chocolate Kinder Easter eggs will go to our local hospital, specifically for protective gear for the doctors and nurses who work there. And then there's the combined efforts of our local church and our synagogue. We fill baskets and boxes with all varieties of pasta, placing these containers strategically throughout our village so that our elderly nonni can choose a box of spaghetti or rigatoni or pacori or stelline, the little stars, so that those in need can easily take what they need. Serrastretta's parish priest, Don Antonio, and I were commenting on the challenge that the all-Italy lockdown has had on ministering to the spiritual needs of both of our congregations. And in this regard, Don Antonio has been especially creative. Last week, he mounted a speaker on the roof of his car, and while a friend did the driving, Don Antonio microphone in hand, broadcast a roving rosary throughout the town. He's become a Facebook feature with his live religious services, and he has motivated me to offer a Facebook Live Passover Seder direct from our synagogue. And I'm planning to do it, and I'm planning it right now. Several weeks ago, another local priest asked his parishioners if they were aware that history records the existence of a Saint Corona. Really? What are the chances that the Catholic Church would have a saint named Corona and that she happens to be the patron saint of pandemics? A coincidence? But throughout history, Calabria is an area ripe with strange coincidences. It was here in Calabria where the great-grandson of Noach, a man named Ashkenaz, was believed to have settled, making Calabrians the very first of all diaspora Jews. And it is here in Calabria where there are pockets where Byzantine Greek peppered with ancient Hebrew are spoken, and words like the Hebrew chametz is a word that locals use regularly. And it was here in Calabria where Homer wrote the Odyssey, sharing a sentiment that informs our struggle today. Homer wrote, "Take courage, my heart. You have been through worse than this. Be strong, said my heart. I am a soldier. I have seen worse sights than this. Yet," Homer wrote, "my every impulse bends to what is right." My every impulse bends to what is right. I'm Rabbi Barbara Aiello. It is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020, and we are broadcasting to you straight from Serrastretta in Calabria, Italy, wishing all of our meshpucha a Hag Pesach Sameach. Passover comes next week as we celebrate humanity's journey from slavery to freedom, from tsuras to simcha, from sorrow to joy. Ciao for now.